Might as well dress warm. Looks like the sun is kind of coming out, more so. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Alright, I'm gonna walk up this hill just because all I did was kind of take a backwards crank, and that's what made the cog come loose from the pressure. So I figured sometimes I backpedal when I'm riding fixed uphill to get my balance and bearings, so might as well just walk up. Plus I haven't had any water today, even though it's cold. I left in a hurry and didn't drink any of the water I grabbed. Because I didn't want to leave the house vacant, but right as I was locking the front door, don't know that guy, as I was locking the front door, my mom pulled up, so not a worry. Not sure why that dude honked. I guess his hand slipped or something, because no one I know. And then when I looked, he just kind of gave me a weird look, like he wasn't trying to catch my attention. So had to take 3 sales to the post office since I had problems, and I decided to walk home on Saturday since I was still on my street, just closer to going to downtown. And I figured walking home would be quicker than walking to the post office, because one was closed and the other one closed at 3 since it was Saturday, and I didn't want to have to walk all the way back as well, especially since the right crank kept falling off. If that wouldn't have happened, I might have kept walking or took the bus, because there's a bus stop right outside that post office, luckily. So I could have done that if I felt the urgency. But since I had gone to pick up a TV a few hours before, I was kind of not feeling like walking because it was so cold and it was awkward, because that's when I first started having problems. I actually should have turned around and walked back home then, but since I said I was on my way and someone else was interested in the TV, I wanted to grab it, but I lost the part. Very strange. After not putting the bolts in and riding for 2 to 3 weeks with just the cranks with the spacers, without the bolts or the outside plastic pieces, covers, it's fine. But then I tamper with it, or I go on that ride and it's fine enough, and I ride there, have a few problems on the way and the way back, but it was manageable. Then I come home to go to the post office and I tinker with the messed up crank, or the loose crank, and I somehow between my house and where I turned around, I lost the spacer that had stayed in place without the bolt, so I thought that was weird. You'd think it would have fallen out without the bolt being there, but I did something right before I left. Maybe if I would have left it alone, but I was trying to make sure it was good, but something was missing besides the spacer, because that helped more than I realized, because I think I had it in the wrong way. I hadn't remembered how it was when I originally took out the bolts, because it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I was just kind of fumbling around. So I guess it wiggled out while I was going to the post office, and I couldn't find it anywhere, unfortunately. So I'm gonna look later at the left crank and see what all that side has, because nothing was wrong with that one. So we'll see. I got this bike working for now, so that's all that really matters. As long as I have one, I like to have multiple, since bikes ride different, you know. I like the feel, I like the size, all those factors, and the different gear ratio. So I like to at least have 2, if not 3. 2 at least, just in case something happens. That's another reason, but as long as I have one, that is fine. That's really all that matters. Alright, like, share, subscribe. Happy holidays. You're beautiful. Toodles.